First we're going to prime the face. I'm taking my base Galaxyl. It's kind of like a barrier cream since we're going to be putting latex on the face. Next we are going to have our palette, a spatula, and third degree. This is a special effects kind of dealio. Comes in two components, so I'm taking component A, putting that on my palette, cleaning my spatula with alcohol thoroughly. And then taking component B, we're going to apply that to the palette as well. If you don't clean off your spatula from going A to B, you will definitely mess up your product, so make sure that you do that. Now you can use a palette oiler like for this, kind of up to you. We're going to smooth out the piece and then run some lines through it. It's going to give the kind of illusion that the mouth looks ripped and that your mouth is ripping open, which is what we want. Take some translucent setting powder to remove and just slide your spatula through. It's probably going to take a little while. Don't mind my other leg. I was deciding between this or latex. And hell yes, I'm wearing pajamas, don't judge me. Now we're going to move on to painting the face. I'm using a white body paint here, and you can leave the eyes free of any product. I go back later on and clean that up. Also bring this a little bit down your neck. And it's totally cool if it's messy. Actually, it's even better if it's messy because we're going for a creepy clown, and creepy clowns don't have perfect makeup. Now going into my Kryolan burn wheel, I'm going to start to map out the lips. So I'm using a few different shades here. There's really not any rhyme or reason to it. I start off with red and kind of transition to blue. But yes, do whatever you want. Going into my Kryolan burn wheel, I felt I needed a little bit more red tone on the lips, so I'm just applying that. Once I've got a good base of color down, I'm going to take my 3rd degree paste and lay it onto the mouth, make sure that I like the way it looks. Yeah, just ignore that. Once I have that ready to go, I'm going to apply a base of latex on the lips and gently press it down. If you need to kind of lift up any areas to add a little bit more, that's totally cool. Honestly, I had to go back a few times to lift up certain areas and make sure that everything was smooth. So take your time with this. It's really easy to go back and kind of adjust any imperfections or areas that you don't quite like. Once you're happy with that, we're going to apply some liquid latex to the outer portion just to smooth out all the edges. Set that with some translucent powder, and you're probably going to want to apply maybe 2 to 3 layers of latex. And you can go back over those areas with a little bit of white body paint to blend everything together. Going into my Kryolan bruise wheel, I am going to apply that to the outer portion of the mouth. Again, there's not really any rhyme or reason to applying this. You can make it messy, it doesn't have to be perfect, and I used a few different shades. You can also apply some of that color just underneath the nose as well. Now I'm going to take the darkest red shade from the Kryolan burn palette, burn wheel, whatever, and apply that to the little spaces in the prosthetic piece that we've laid down. This is going to add a little bit more depth and dimension. Now onto eyes. I am taking my burn wheel and applying, again, a few different shades along the eye, kind of doing like a triangle shape underneath the eye and then a triangle shape above the eye. Apply some of that to the nose as well. Taking a mix of the dark blue and dark red, apply that to the centermost part of the eye, so lower lash line and on the lid. Now this is the trickiest part, and I would Proceed with caution. I'm applying liquid latex around my eye, applying a few layers, probably about 3 to 4, and then peeling it back. Be very, very gentle because this is your eye. You don't want to ruin or wreck it. Add some more of the darker colors from the burn and bruise wheel to those areas. And because I built up enough latex, I was able to apply some staples. So just make sure you've got enough latex built up there. And I decided I wanted to go for more staples in that area, so I'm digging that. And repeat the exact same steps for all 4 corners. This is probably going to take a little while, so I kind of fast forwarded to save time in this video. Now I'm taking a bit of Ben Nye's thick blood and applying that to the innermost part of the wounds and also along the staples. I am also going to apply a little bit of Myuu stage blood as well to give it more of a gross, gory, bloody effect. And I am going to add a bit of the stage blood to the mouth as well. To get more of an angry look, I'm going into my Ben Nye Old Age character wheel and using the brown shade, applying that to the wrinkles. You might want to kind of crinkle and make angry faces so you can see where your wrinkles would naturally be. And yeah, just kind of fill that in. You can blend it out with a brush or your finger. Apply a little bit of that to the contour of the cheeks. You don't really need to go too crazy with this because fuck it. But that completes the look. I hope that you guys enjoyed my creepy little tutorial and maybe you can use this for Halloween. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Thanks, bye!